In the dream, I told Ben that I was bleeding out of my butt. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you guys my 5 through 8 week pregnancy update. I am just about done with my 8th week, which is crazy. I turn 9 weeks tomorrow, and that means that you guys are pretty much caught up now. So by the time I post this video, I'll still be in my 9th week, so you guys will be like right up to date with where I am. So like I said, I have 4 weeks to share with you guys, but I think I'm going to be changing these updates. I had a couple of people say that they would like to see the updates every other week, and I'm realizing now that having collected like 4 weeks of information, that again, this is going to be a super long video, so again, grab a snack. So it's probably going to be better to do them bi-weekly from here on out, just so they're not so stinking long. But honestly, I really appreciated like having that 4-week break, because I have to tell you guys, I am so tired, but we'll get into that. All I really want to be doing right now is taking a nap, but I'm gonna film this video for you guys. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna take a nap. Okay, so first let's talk about, that was a weird accent. First, let's talk about the size of the baby. So as of 8 weeks, which like I said, I'm just about 9, but as of 8 weeks, the baby is the size of a raspberry. A raspberry is a pretty good sized baby considering it started as like a poppy seed. So it's definitely grown a lot. Its fingers and toes are forming, its eyelids are forming, its eyes are kind of already there. It's starting to look more and more like a human baby every day, which is just seriously crazy. I know I've said that, but how fast a baby grows and like changes is insane. So baby's little raspberry growing big and strong. I have seen the baby actually twice, which I will get into. So let's talk symptoms first, and then I will talk about how those ultrasounds went. So last time we chatted symptoms, I had said that I was still feeling good and like myself. And man, did that change real quick. I wish I could go back to feeling good and like myself, but it's okay because I know that it's all good and it means baby's growing and like everything is, it's worth feeling like total crap, but it's hard. Symptoms I had in the last video, really the main one I was having was sore boobs. Still have those, it hasn't gone away. I think they've gotten a little bit better, but still there. One of the other symptoms I was having was cramping, and I had said it was mostly if I like moved too quickly, I would get this really bad cramp. That has gone away completely. It lasted through maybe 6 weeks. Like I said, I had felt it before I was even pregnant. Had a little bit in the 4th week, a little bit in the 5th week, and then I think by the 6th week it was gone. So that's good. I haven't really had any cramping, but man, let me tell you, those cramps, they were intense. Like if that was any indication of like even a sliver of what labor feels like, I am, moms who do it naturally, I don't know how you do it. Another symptom that I had in the last update was that my skin was totally clear. That went away. I'm hoping it comes back, but about week 6, definitely into week 7, and then I'm still seeing it now in week 8, my skin started to break out again. Very different than what I was experiencing before, where I had a lot of cystic acne. This is definitely like hormonal acne, but it's there, and my skin is definitely not as clear as I was experiencing before I found out I was pregnant and in that first 4th and 5th week. So that's a bummer, but it's okay, not a big deal. So those were the symptoms that I was experiencing last time and how I'm feeling now. And so new symptoms, I have notes, but the primary symptoms that have hit me so hard, literally so hard, are the fun ones that everyone, you know, expects. Nausea and fatigue. So I started feeling these about week 5, and they were like pretty mild, but they were there. And then once week 6 hit, and since then it has just been rough. Like those 2 symptoms have been the primary things that are just, oh my God. I'm trying to be so real with you guys because I don't want to like sugarcoat it and be like, oh my God, pregnancy's amazing. Pregnancy is amazing. What's going on inside me is amazing. And don't get me wrong, there's not even a second that I'm ungrateful for this, because we went through so much to get in. Like, I'm so excited still, of course, and so happy, of course. But these last few weeks have been hard. They really have been hard. And I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. Like, I thought that for some reason I would be one of those girls that is so lucky and like breezes through pregnancy and isn't sick, and like, it was dumb that I thought that. So week 5 came, I started to feel nauseous, and it was more so just like a bit here and there throughout the day. I started to feel tired. And then week 6 hit and the nausea has not stopped since. It's every single day, pretty much all day. It's definitely the worst in the mornings, and then again at night. It never goes away, but the afternoon it's like more manageable. It's not so bad. It's not like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up right now. It's still there, but it's better. Thankfully, I have not actually been throwing up, which I'm very lucky, because I feel like that would just worry me so much, because I'm already having a hard enough time like eating good food and enough food that if I was throwing up, it would just add a whole more stress. But it's still that sensation of like needing to throw up all the time. So sometimes I'm almost like, I wonder if I just threw up if I would feel better. But then I'm like, probably not, because it's not like when you're sick, like it's not just gonna go away. It's still gonna be there. So I've been feeling pretty sick pretty much all the time. Eating has been tough. I've been describing it as eating to survive rather than eating to be healthy. I definitely have not been very healthy this trimester so far, because it's more so that I'm just eating because I need to eat, and I'm gonna eat whatever sounds good or whatever I can stomach at that time. So I've been doing like a lot of crunchy things. I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I've been eating in another video I'm gonna be posting here soon, a first trimester must-haves video, which I'll go into kind of things that have been helpful, but a lot of crunchy things, just a lot of kind of snacking throughout the day rather than big meals. And so I definitely have not been as healthy as I would like to be this trimester, but again, I'm just trying to make sure I'm eating. And then the second one that is like the biggest symptom for me is just exhaustion. I am just so exhausted all the time. Like, I could sleep 12 hours a night, still be tired all day long, which everyone knows that this is a normal pregnancy symptom. I'm sure anyone who is pregnant, which I know there's a lot of you that are right on track with me, which is so fun, and I want you to always comment and tell me how you're feeling and if your symptoms match up to mine. But pretty much all previously pregnant moms know that exhaustion is like a normal thing. But mine is like, so I can't do anything but work, and then I'm done for the day. So you guys know, most of you probably know, that I work part-time, but I've actually taken on another job just for a couple months. Temporarily, I'm helping out a company I used to work for, and I'm working part-time for them from home. So now my schedule is a lot crazier and more like full-time. And that started literally right when I got pregnant. So I'm like, of course, and it's gonna last into my second trimester. And so that's been a struggle, because I can't just work a couple hours and then sleep. Like, I wind up working a normal kind of 9 to 5 schedule. I'm home, thankfully. I honestly don't know how you mamas do it who work jobs where you're on your feet all day or just like have to go to an office. I seriously commend you, because that would be so hard. Like, I'm so thankful that I get to work on my couch or in my bed if I need to. But it's been a hard thing to adjust to while pregnant, because I'm working like a normal 9 to 5 and I can't just take a nap in the middle of the day. And which I know most people can't either. It's like a luxury that I'm sad I can't do, but I can't. So by the time I'm done with work, I'm so tired and I don't want to clean the house. I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to film a video for a while, because I was just too tired to do it. And so that's kind of how I've been lately, is that I'm too tired to do anything. And I know that we have so much work to do in our house to bring this baby home. Like, there's a lot of things that need to be done. I'm like, I can't do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I know that the exhaustion does not last forever, and it will be gone here soon. So I'm just trying to power through. But it's tough feeling sick constantly and feeling tired constantly has been a little bit of a struggle. But it's okay, because it won't last forever, and it's definitely worth it. So that's already talked a lot. So I haven't really had much of an issue with smells. I haven't had too many food aversions. There's one peanut butter, for whatever reason, I just cannot even think about. It disgusts me. which is weird because I do like peanut butter in normal life. That's the only thing that's really been like, ew, I can't even think about that. Cravings wise, I swear things change day to day. It's less so a craving and more so a like, okay, what can I eat today? Like, what will not make me want to throw up? Today, I really wanted a burrito. I ate a burrito and it was really good. But other than that, I haven't had any like super weird cravings. I'm still like really off sugar, which is very weird for me. And then in week 6, I have noted here that I had extreme thirst, and since then I have been very thirsty. Nothing like there was a couple days there in week 6 where I literally could not drink enough water. I would drink an entire glass of water and still feel so thirsty. It hasn't been that extreme, but it's definitely, I'm much more thirsty than I used to be, and I think that's because your body just needs more water. And I've realized that if I don't drink enough water, then I will wake up feeling so much worse the next day. I'll have a headache, I'll just feel even more fatigued. This happened to me today, and I knew it was gonna. I told Ben last night before bed, I was like, I didn't drink enough water today. And then today I woke up and just felt like so much worse than even normal. So I've been very thirsty and I've been trying to drink enough water, but sometimes it's really hard to drink water when you feel sick. It's like you just don't really want to. You don't want to drink or eat anything. So that has been something that I've been really trying to work on and do better with. Last week and into this week, I've started getting so hungry where it's like ravenous, where I'm fine, totally fine, and then all of a sudden I'm starving. And when I'm starving is when I feel the most sick. It's like the hungrier I am, the sicker I feel. And when you're starving and feeling really sick, the last thing you want to do is eat because you feel sick, but you're starving. And so I've been dealing with that now. The last 2 weeks, I've been eating a lot more because I find that I'm just hungry all the time, all day. And one of the only things that really and truly keeps my nausea at bay is eating, which is weird. So it's like I have to literally eat all day to not feel sick, but I still feel sick, if that makes sense. But I feel less sick. But I still can't really eat like real meals. It's weird. Pregnancy is weird, you guys. And so the only other newish symptom that I have had is dreams. I've started dreaming so much. Like, I don't know if I'm dreaming more or if I just am remembering them more now or what, but I feel like I'm dreaming constantly to the point that it's interrupting my sleep. Like, I'm waking up from dreams all the time, and I feel like I'm just dreaming all night long. I had one, which they say is a pregnancy symptom, is like crazy vivid dreams. I had one insanely vivid and real dream in week 7. It was right before we were gonna announce that we were pregnant to everybody. Also, another one is out of breath. I'm very out of breath right now. Hold on. It was right before we were gonna announce that we were pregnant. So I kind of had like this worry in the back of my mind, like, you know, you don't want to have a miscarriage. I've announced like how bad that would be horrible. It'd be horrible no matter what, but I just was kind of nervous about it. And I winded up having this vivid, crazy miscarriage dream where I now can look back and kind of laugh at it, because in the dream, it was so vivid and real though. In the dream, I told Ben that I was bleeding out of my butt. And I was like, are you sure we should go to the hospital? Like, are you sure this is a miscarriage? Like, I'm bleeding out of my butt. And he was like, oh no, that's totally like normal. Everything's connected, which is so not true in real life. But in the dream, it made so much sense. And in the dream, like, I saw the blood. Like, I know exactly what I was wearing. The blood was on my clothes. The blood was on the floor. The blood was in the toilet. Like, it was so scary and crazy and just like real. And then I woke up and it was fine, but it was the most vivid, crazy dream that I think I've ever had. And I haven't had anything like that since. That was the only like miscarriage scare dream that I've had. And I've never since then had anything quite so vivid, but I have been having a ton of dreams, like a lot of dreams. Okay, and so that's pretty much all of my new symptoms, mostly fatigue and nausea. Those are the ones, and I know they're gonna linger for a while, so those are the main ones. Let's talk about my ultrasounds now. So I had one, actually, I said it was gonna be 7 weeks in the last video, but my doctor wasn't in that day, so we wound up doing it 6 weeks and 4 days. And our baby was measuring right on track that day, and we saw the heartbeat and we heard the heartbeat. I actually put a clip of the video of the heart beating. There's no sound, but you can see it in our announcement video. So if you saw that video, then that was from our first ultrasound. So everything looked good. Seeing and hearing the heartbeat, we didn't know if we would hear it because it was still quite little, but we did. And it was nice and strong, and it was just the weirdest, most amazing thing to see and hear your baby's heartbeat for the first time. It was crazy, and it was such a sense of relief to know that it was in there, it was in the right spot, it was growing. That was when we found out it was just one, and so that was really, really fun. Really awesome day. So we had that ultrasound with my fertility clinic. They wanted to make sure that everything was good, and then once that was good, then I moved my care to my regular OB after that. So I no longer have to go to my fertility clinic anymore. We graduated from that. So I then had another ultrasound in week 8 at my regular doctor because I made my normal like prenatal appointment with her, and her ultrasound machine compared to the other one is like, I swear, like 50 years apart in technology, but we still saw the baby again. I couldn't hear a heartbeat, but we could see it. It had definitely grown. It was just like a week and a half apart, and it had definitely grown, still measuring right on track. So we've seen the baby twice now, and it is super healthy, super good, super growing, and that's so great. So everything has been really good so far, and honestly, I'll take all the terrible pregnancy symptoms knowing that my baby is growing and is fine and is healthy. So that's pretty much everything for this update. I don't have any more appointments until week 12. I have 2 appointments that week, but until then, nothing. And so I guess this was through week 8, so I'll do a week 9 and week 10 update next time. If you're pregnant, comment down below, tell me how you're feeling. If you've been pregnant, comment down below and tell me if you've experienced these kind of symptoms. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I have a whole bunch of new people following me now, so hello, hi, thank you for subscribing. I'm very excited to have you. And I'm still compiling some questions for a Q&A. I'm planning to film a Q&A. I'll probably film it maybe next week. I don't know when it'll go up, but I'm still compiling questions for a Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down below. They can be infertility related, pregnancy related, anything related. So far, most of them have been like infertility, IUI related, but you can ask anything, and I'll film that video soon, so leave those questions down below. And before I go, I will show you guys a bump update. Bloating, that's another thing that's still very real. Bloating is very real. Sometimes it looks like I'm pregnant, sometimes it doesn't. I'm just bloated all the time. I literally did just eat a burrito, so there might be a burrito baby bump in this week's stomach update. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, I'm in a different shirt because I filmed another video after this one, and I'm in glasses because I was blind that whole time I was filming. Anyways, let's show you guys this belly. So like I said, I ate a burrito, and I've definitely had more bloating lately. My shirt is so wrinkled. I don't think there's been really any changes. I mean, there's seriously some days where I feel like I look pregnant, but then there's other days where I think I'm just bloated. So here's belly in the shirt. Here's belly not in the shirt. It literally looks the same. I feel like it's like just more bloated. I don't know. You guys tell me. I definitely like can't suck in as much anymore though. Like there's something there. Like this is as much as I can suck in. I'm gonna go take a nap now.